Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name is Landon, and here we play Jank. And so I'm going to continue the celebration of the Sword and Shield set that will be rotating. We've got the Zacian Zamazenta deck that we are playing, which is frankly a lot of fun. This deck has always been a lot of fun. It's been a little slow at times, a little, inconsistent at times. But right now, I want to celebrate what was the Sword and Shield set's biggest deck. Do you want to go first? Yes. Which was the Zacian Zamazenta here. So that's what we're going to play. And we will go first. And if we start off with a Zacian, we can get some free draw here, which would be nice. Possible energy acceleration as well. So we do mulligan. And we do start off with the Zacian, which is pretty awesome. So we'll put both those down. We got a quick ball, so we can do some quick ball shenanigans. Cresselia Psychic deck. Interesting. So yeah, let's go ahead and do some of these quick ball shenanigans. Quick balling away a Metal Energy. Oh no. That's too bad. We do not have a Crobat in the deck, currently prized. So, yeah, that is too darn bad. We will Oranguru Primate Wisdom, the Metal Energy on top of the deck, see another card, which is Serena, and then we will go ahead Intrepid Sword, which will get us 2 Metal Energy. Nice. That's pretty good. We've got one Zacian ready to go. Pull that trigger next turn and KO this Cresselia. If they put down something else and accelerate a bunch of energy to it, we can actually Serena it up and KO that instead. Which looks like that might be what we're doing here, which will be fun. So, they quick balled for something. Deoxys V. Okay, we can one-hit KO that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely. So they are going to Crescent Glow, accelerate 3 Psychic Energy to a Pokemon. I assume Deoxys. Yep, there it is. We have Serena in hand, and we can get our KO right now. The biggest issue with doing this is next turn we won't be able to attack. Which I don't know how serious of a deal that is. So let's put Pokégear on top of the deck. Oh, we draw into a Metal Energy. So we can put that there. And Brave Blade for 230 damage, KOing that Deoxys V and letting us grab 2 prizes and really set our opponent back pretty far. And we get a Crobat V. We do get an Oranguru, which we don't need because we already got one out on the field. So Cresselia coming back into the active. Temple of Sinnoh, which does mess with special energy, but we currently don't have any special energy on the field. And so there we go. We get 1 special energy, which we just won't play. We get a switch, so off this Pokégear, if we can see a Bird Keeper, we can actually take another KO. However, that may not be the best move, because this Deoxys is going to be ready to go. Okay, or not. But Shadow Rider will be, so that's still frightening. Let's go ahead and see what Pokégear gets us. We get a Bird Keeper. We get a Bird Keeper. How beautiful is that? Bird Keeper into the Zacian. Draw 3. Okay. Okay. And then we will just switch into this Zacian. I'll play... No. Because Zamazenta has an attack with a colorless cost. So... Dang. If I could get that, that would be pretty useful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, just not worth it. Let's go ahead and attack with Zacian. KOing Cresselia. We get another prize. There's a Zamazenta. Okay. Gonna feel a lot better now. Now, we really do want a Metal Energy in the discard. That would actually be phenomenal. And then we could Metal Saucer it onto this Zacian and attach a Coating Energy onto Zamazenta. So Deoxys, I'm pretty sure only has a V star, not a V max. I could be wrong though. I know Zero Aura, which came out near the same time as Deoxys, has both. So, or like it was like a Zero Aura Deoxys battle deck thing. I'm thinking, if I'm correct, I don't know. That is 270 looks like a V star. Yep, that's a V star. So sadly, Zamazenta will not negate that or anything. But they still have Shadow Rider here. Okay, they're retreating. What does this do? Oh, okay. That's not bad. Ooh, that V-Star power can actually deal some serious damage to us. Okay, so let's go ahead. Primate Wisdom, Marnie on top of the deck. Done. We got the Metal Energy. That's pretty nice, actually. We will just hit done on that. And then we can Serena, discard up to 3. 1, 2. Done. We'll draw 3. 1 is a switch. Oh, man, this is working out very well for us. We can switch into the Zacian V. We can Crobat and draw 4 cards. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. We got 1 Pokemon there, so we don't really need to Ordinary Rod right now. And we can hit 230. Grab that KO. So we do want another Metal Saucer. That would be pretty sweet right now. Zacian coming down. That's a good one. Let's see it. We got 2 Serenas there. We need one. We need our last one so we can boss up the V Max rather than going after the V Star. Although if we drew it this turn, the V Star would not be that bad. Star Force can KO us, which is scary because it does 60 for each energy attached to both active Pokemon. That's 3, 3, 6 times 6. We're looking at 360 damage. Nothing's really going to survive that. So they're going to be able to KO either Zacian that they want to, and we don't really want that. I do believe next turn I'm just going to play the Professor's Research. That's going to discard a Metal Energy, a Special Metal Energy, Ordinary Rod, and a Zacian, but that will get us a lot of other cards that we will hopefully see another Metal Saucer, which it looks like we've got 2 of currently. Yeah, they're going to KO the Zacian V with the Cape of Toughness because it's got that extra HP using the Star Force there. Yeah, beautiful move, beautiful move. Would have done the same myself. Okay. So Zacian V will go into the active. We get Galarian Meowth. Interesting. That could be fun. Let's Ordinary Rod. That and those 2. Back in. We can actually attach the Metal Energy. We have a Metal Energy in the discard pile still. So let's go ahead and do this. Ooh, we did not get what we wanted. Primate Wisdom. The Metal Energy. Just in case they Marnie us next turn, we'll still have it. Brave Blade for 210. Okay. So here we need a Serena to really guarantee ourselves the KO. If we can get a Serena, our last Serena, as long as it's not prized, we will be able to gust up this Deoxys that they're going to probably retreat this turn. Marnie coming down, so that's going to give us our Metal Energy that we put on the top of the deck with Oranguru and, dang, a Cape of Toughness. We did not get the Serena that we were looking for. Air Balloon coming down, going to attach an energy onto this Shadow Rider. Shadow Rider is going to be able to do quite a bit of damage. We'll be able to KO, I think so. 30 times 6 times 7... 210. plus 10, 220, plus another 30, so they're looking at 250. If my math is correct, which I think it is, but I could be wrong. Interesting. Onto Cresselia, which does not get the one-hit KO. That's an interesting move. Do I agree with it? Not really, but it's interesting. So we can do that. We can attach, we can retreat. Yeah. Let's retreat into Zamazenta. We can Metal Saucer that there. We can attach that one there. And we can Oranguru Meowth on top, and we get another Oranguru, which is not very helpful. Oh, I totally forgot about the Radiant Gardevoir. However, what it did do is kind of put them in a position of they can't use Shadow Rider right now. If they try to use Shadow Rider, I can wall them with Zamazenta. So they can attack with Cresselia, do another 120, or they can switch into Deoxys, which can do bench damage to the Zacian while doing 190, which is a good amount, but that does leave Deoxys up for KO. So I think their move is to attack with Cresselia, but this Zamazenta is just leaving me in a pretty good spot, I think. Training Court coming down. That's going to get our Zacian up next turn. So, I don't know. That seemed to help me more than it helps them, in my opinion. What can they do? So next turn, I can use Galarian Meowth to discard Oranguru and the Galarian Meowth. And, okay. That's a good move. That's a good move for my opponent. Interesting. Okay. So the extra damage with Zamazenta may not be very important. What might be more important is just seeing more cards with Oranguru. Let's see, are all my Cape of Toughness gone? Yes, they are. Okay, so Crobat is very bad right now, because they can just gust up the Crobat and KO it with Deoxys. But I can't really worry about that right now. I just gotta go with Zamazenta and see what happens. So we will Oranguru, because if we can get that last arena, it would change the game for us. Marnie. So Marnie's not what we're looking for, but it will let us see more cards. We got an Air Balloon, an Ordinary Rod, a Quick Ball. We can Galarian Meowth, away the Oranguru and the Quick Ball. Grab Perrserker, which will let us do 20 more damage, which, our opponent is doing 20 less damage. So, it all swings and roundabouts, Just put Metal Energy on Crobat so it can retreat if needed, and we will Assault Tackle for 130. Now, our opponent really has to attack with Deoxys or Cresselia next turn. And that will set up... Nope, they're going to attack with Deoxys, grab the KO with Crobat, and KO it. So, didn't even have to switch to Deoxys, just attack with the Shadow Rider. Yep, so very well, very good to my opponent. They were able to get the KO exactly how they needed to. They had enough boss's orders to get the KO that they needed. As we can clearly see, against Shadow Rider, there's a reason why when Shadow Rider came out, it was one of the dominant decks in the format, even though Zacian was still in the format. I might just end up losing every match with Zacian because it is an older deck. There's a reason why it doesn't see much play now. However, that's true about any Jank deck. So, We'll just have to find out. But thank you so much for watching. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, if you are enjoying what I do here. Once we hit 100 subscribers, we will have a Discord server for people to come join, talk about different cards, decks, formats, whatever you want. You know, even different TCGs, if that's what you're into. I'll make a channel thing for that, and yeah. And of course, until next time, keep playing Jank.